Okay, so for this question, we got to get common denominators, right? And that way we can subtract the two fractions and we can, simplify a bit. So the trick is to always multiply by the opposite fraction's denominator. So the left fraction has x minus 9 in the denominator. I've got to multiply, if I can draw it, I got to multiply the top and the bottom by x plus 9. Same thing over here. I have x plus 9 in the denominator. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by x minus 9. And make sure to protect the top part of your fraction and the bottom part with parentheses. So we got to do this kind of long-winded multiplication method, right? Because you're multiplying the entire top by x minus 9, not just the 9 or something like that, not just wherever you write the parentheses there. Okay, so that's the first step. And so let's just do this off to the side. We have x plus 9 times x plus 9. The way we multiply these is we make sure each term in the first parentheses gets a chance to multiply to each term in the second parentheses. So x times x makes x squared, x times 9 makes 9x, and then we got 9 times x, that makes another 9x, and then 9 times 9 makes 81. We can simplify that a bit. That's x squared plus 18x plus 81. Okay, so we got the first part. When we multiply x plus 9 times x plus 9, we get x squared plus 18x plus 81. All right, we'll do the next one in a different color. Let's do x minus 9 times x minus 9 off to the side. I'll do this one step by step as well, and then the final two I'll do a little bit more quickly to save time for the video. But same type of thing, x needs to multiply to that x, and then x needs to multiply to this negative 9. And then we've got negative 9 times x makes negative 9x, and then negative 9 times negative 9 makes 81. So it makes x squared minus 18x plus 81. So the top right part, on the right fraction, the top part, the numerator is x squared minus 18x plus 81. Okay. So just to save some time, I'm going to do this one out really quickly. This is going to be x squared. Subtract 81 when you multiply this out, because the x terms are going to cancel. Same thing with this over here. Right? It's just flipped. But I'll leave that for you. Just do the same thing I was doing off to the side here if you're not sure how I got this. Okay, so we got common denominators. Actually, sorry, before you do that, why don't you leave it as... Let's leave it. Let's leave it as two parentheses. I'll come back to that in just a second. Because maybe we'll see that when we'll be able to factor the numerator or something. So let's just leave this for right now. Let's not multiply the denominator out. The numerator we got to multiply out. That way we can combine some like terms, but the denominator is just going to be the same, right? When we subtract these two fractions, it's going to be x minus 9, x plus 9. Okay, now be very careful with this subtraction, right? This subtraction sign applies to every term over here. So this is x squared plus 18x plus 81. And I think everyone would do this part right, subtract x squared. But this next part, you're subtracting a negative 18x, so that it becomes plus 18x. And then we're subtracting 81, so that looks like this. And then when we simplify, we've got 18x plus 18x. So actually first, sorry, the x squareds cancel out because it's x squared minus x squared. 18x plus 18x makes 36x. And then 81 subtracted by 81 makes 0. It's perfectly okay to have your final answer look like this too, instead of multiplying this out. That's where we'll leave it, okay? I think we've covered everything there. That's a simplified version of that fraction.